What is up, guys? Today I'll be trying to beat Diablo 4 in 50 hours. By that I mean going to finish Rift 100. Since I've been playing the game only for 3 weeks, I thought that would be a nice achievement for the first time. Hope you enjoy. Just a small disclaimer, this video is more oriented towards fun. I'm not going to be like this is the guide that you should do or the build you should follow. As you can see, it's not going to work out that well later on. First on, I started on by finishing a couple of nightmare dungeons, since I wanted to get my last glyph to level 21 to unlock its full power. Sorry for the lag there, I don't know what happened. Here I went on and sped up the footage. As you can see, we are playing Dust Devil Barbarian, creating them with double swing. Just some normal gameplay. We are running through these mobs like they are nothing, but later on when I start pushing the pit, wanted to say challenge rift, sorry, then it's going to be a lot harder and not even close to this easy. This just so you get some basic idea of the build that I'm using and basically how it's going. Finally made our way to the last mob, got done with him, and yeah, as you can see here, Glyph is at level 17. We're gonna manage to get it to 18 and a half, and right after this we are going to, that is right, finish another nightmare dungeon and then go on to finish another one. This one I cut out totally because there is really not much to show here, basically just killing mobs. And here finally we get our glyph to level 21. The last one that I'm using, other three were already level 21. And after that I went on to do the pit so I could masterwork my gear a bit more. At this point in the challenge we are already 53 hours in. A little bit over the timeline, but I'm getting through it. As you can see, basically just farming level 30 pit because I needed the materials for it so I can masterwork the gear up to level 4. Did that one, went on to do another one. These bosses, just going through them like they are nothing, standing in place so I get my increased damage buff. And that is another pit level tier 30 done. And then I went on to masterwork my gear. Here I'm just looking at what should I masterwork, like what levels do I currently have, because I didn't have time to play every single day. There we got HP, which I really do need. As you can see, chest is already at level 8. This point is just like upgrade anything that you can, like anything that I can upgrade I would. Then I did another pit, went on to do another one, but this time I started farming level 60, and I do not know what is it with this boss. I just fucking hate it. Like this boss, when I see it I just want to leave the game instantly. Like the same second that I got into arena and see this boss, it's like I'm fucking out. I don't know if anyone else is having these problems. At this point I didn't realize that the boss was done. When I did, I went back. Then I went on to do, as you expected, another pit. And it was the same boss, but this time I cut out the fight. Then another pit was due. This boss is real easy to beat, like legit, you just dodge the auto attacks. I think it's even easier for ranged classes, or at least I would think. And then we went to upgrade our boots and we also got maximum life, like that is what we need. At this point I didn't show the build, I would show it later on in the video. but the resistances are basically maxed. I think like fire resistance is at 68%. And as you can see, we are already at 53 hours playtime and we need to start pushing the pit. And the pit where we left off is tier 69.
Nice.
Entering the pit, and we went, or not we, I went on to pop the elixir of holy bolts because I didn't want to struggle with these mobs, and let me tell you, they were just dying. Left and right, dying. Then I made the way to the boss. It was this fat lady. I went on to fight her. And basically after some fighting, I went on to get popped for the first time. Very nice. We are going to manage to do pit 100, 1000%. Then not 100, yeah, 100. Sorry. Then I went on back. I popped a potion for overpower damage and vulnerable damage, and I died again. What a surprise. And I died for the third time because this thing pulled me in. Like, I had no idea what was happening. But after dying 3 times to the fat lady and the retard that pulled me in, I went on to beat her and beat tier 69. Meaning, with little time that we had left, we managed to unlock tier 70. Here, as you can see, just some random legendaries, bad gear as per usual. Here I went on to enter tier 70. Once again, mobs dying left and right. They are chunking me for a fair bit. As you can see, I'm just banging potions and picking them up from the ground. And then I made way to the final boss of the pit. Missed him with the charge as per usual, but we do get berserking from the charge. That is why we need to cast it. This fight went on really well. He was just easy. You basically just dodge with the X spams and you dodge the walls that the thing spawns, or you kill them, as you can see. And at this point I still had the elixir of holy bolts that I didn't realize, so it paid off killing the walls since it released the bolts that would damage the boss. Tier 70, insanely easy. Then I went on to enter the tier 73, and little did I know what awaited for me. As per usual, mobs just going down left and right, although I think I died once to them in this clear since I didn't have the abilities up when I started attacking them. But yeah, clearing mobs, getting to the boss, pretty easy, just some usual work. And when I made my way to the boss, I had what to see. It's the one that I hate. And I died first time. Then I died second time. And you already know the drill. We died third time. We died fourth time. And at this point we died fifth time. And here, with the little time that we had left, I was just trying to leave the dungeon, but it wouldn't let me. So I went on and died the sixth time. At this point I'm thinking, I can't leave the dungeon, I can't be the boss, well, I'm just gonna leave the game. But then I realized maybe I can teleport to the city, and that is exactly what I did. So considering that we failed on tier 73, sadly this is where the challenge ends. Here, if anyone is interested in the gear, stats and everything, you can pause the video and take a look at it. I don't think much people will be interested since we failed on tier 73, and that is not very decent when there are people that are pushing tier 170. As you can see, fire resistance lacking a bit. Otherwise, other stuff seems to be good. Maybe I need to swap out some abilities or something. If anyone has any recommendations, I would like if you would write them so I can check them out and change the build. Maybe something happens. That would be all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like I read all of the comments, and if anyone knows any improvements, I would appreciate that. Consider subscribing because there are many more videos coming. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next one.